Hello, this is River. Last week I made a video of what was in my sensory box, and I decided to make a follow-up video of other Stims and Fidgets that I have that aren't in my sensory box for one reason or another. And the first one is a classic, which is slime. I love slime. I was worried that it would, like the cap would come undone and spill all over the place, and I'd have to clean up the whole sensory box and maybe throw out some of the chewies that were in it, because sometimes if the slime gets on the chewy, it's hard to get off, and it's like, it leaves this weird feeling on it, and I don't like that. Another classic, a Slinky. I love playing with Slinkies. They are so satisfying to play with, and I could use these for hours. Unfortunately, I go through these so much, and I don't tend to own Slinkies that often because I break them. This is a twist cube puzzle that I love to put back together every time I undo it. Yeah. One sec. This is what it looks like when it's complete. This is a rocket light. I tend to use it as a nightlight because I'm terrified of the dark. The battery inside is actually dead, and I need to replace it, so I plan to do that soon. This is, I don't remember what it's called, but it has a bunch of bells on it. This was from Stimtastic Mystery Loot Box from Christmas last year. I love doing this, but it can be very loud and can cause sensory overload for me if I do it too much. Another one I like is a toy flip phone. I love the satisfying feeling of opening it and closing it. Unfortunately, every time I close it, it will ring. Luckily, just like that. And if you, it won't ring again after you close it, but it is kind of annoying that it rings even once. But I do love that this antenna is actually a chewy. So that's a huge plus. Another one is a shark that my younger sibling gave me for Christmas. His name is Nick. I named him after Nick Jonas. And this is a Geeky Comforter from Chewy Gem. It has like a bunch of tags that you can suck on. It's like it's also like got a bunch of little bumps on the back. And in the front, if you're a non-speaking person, you can point at them and like show the person that's talking to you how you feel. I use this on days when I don't speak. This is a Plush Penguin. I think I got this one also from a Stimtastic Mystery Loot Box. I love this little penguin. It's so cute. This is also another penguin. This is a squishy one. I love squishing this penguin. So satisfying to do that. Another one is a minion. Actually, I got two minions. I love minions. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm wearing a minion onesie. I love minions. Of course, I also have some tangles. I didn't put them in my sensory box because I always leave them on my desk because that's when I use these the most. This is a suction cup ball. The only issue I have with this is these things come off sometimes when you stick them onto the wall or something, and it's hard to get them off the wall when you do that. But it is satisfying to watch it like get stuck. This is a little prickly, it's like an acupuncture Christmas tree, I guess. I love rubbing this together. It's like a very satisfying and very strange feeling, but so much fun to do this with it. This is more of a visual stim for me. I don't really fidget with this often, but I love looking at this. It's a McDonald's toy, and it's Tasmanian Devil. I love Looney Tunes, and I love looking at them. This is another plush. This is Juliet. I got her a year ago when I got hospitalized a year ago. And on the way there, I decided I'll stop at Dollarama, see if they have any cheap plushies, and there she was, staring at me with cute little pink eyes. Another one are these stretchy, stringy, they kind of remind me of spaghetti. Like very wiggly and fun to twirl. You have to be careful with these because they will get stuck in your hair if you do this too close to it. Another plush. This is Woody from Toy Story. This is an outdated one as it has Andy written on it, whereas the newer ones I believe have Bonnie written on underneath both boots. This is a hamster. It's from, I believe it's from Zuzu Pets. When you roll it on the ground, it will like run around and squeak constantly. I don't do it often, but when I do, it's so much fun to chase it. This is another Slinky. This is a unicorn one I got from the Dollarama. It's a cute yellow and purple unicorn. It also, the Slinky part is actually pink, and I love all three colors. This is another McDonald's toy. It's Hungry Hungry Hippo. It's only 2 people, but I tend to play with it by myself, and it's so much fun to play. I love Hungry Hungry Hippo, but I never really have other people to play it with. Nor do I think I have the game anymore. Like the big, like the life-size one. This is a ball with a bunch of tiny other balls in it. You're supposed to put them in the right color, and I did that to this one, and I keep meaning to undo this, but I love looking at the colors in the proper places. It's a visual stim now, I guess. This is sort of like a fidget spinner, and a fidget cube mixed together. A good idea in theory, but it does not spin that well, but it is fun to play with. And I also love this button in the front here. Sort of reminds me of like clicking pens. Another fidget one is the Fidget Pad, which is, in my opinion, I prefer these to fidget cubes because I like the feeling of it in my hand. And I love that it looks like a tiny controller. I love it. I'm a gamer, so I love controllers. I'm thinking of getting a controller just so I can stim with one on days I lose this tiny thing. This is another McDonald's toy. This one's like a Rubik's Cube. It actually says Rubik's on it right here. Yeah, it's so much fun to do this, mix up the colors and all that, and then solve it. It's pretty satisfying to play with, and I love it. This is a gel pack plush. I named her Sophie after one of my favorite musicians who unfortunately passed away in January, and this is like my way of remembering her. This is my Squashmallow. I keep forgetting what their name is, but I tend to call them Courtney all the time because it's a unicorn, and I sometimes use her as a pillow. Not often because I dye my hair, and the color will just get on the white part. She already is colorful enough, so it wouldn't really matter. This is a weighted crab. His name is Krabby because he's cute and crabby. Look at him. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. I only noticed this now, but he's got like tiny little, I think they're wings, so I guess he's a flying hedgehog. Whee! This is sort of like a fidget cube, I believe. It kind of reminds me of those 12-sided dice. It's got like the controller, it's got this. I like putting this on my fingers while I fidget with it and doing this as well. Okay, that hurt. Ow. And it's got like, of course, my favorite part, a joystick. Buttons. I love this green button. It kind of reminds me of the sour Skittles, the green ones. Every time I see it, I just want to eat it. I also got like little faces on these. These ones are the happy face, and this is the angry face. I'm not sure if you can tell in this video, but I love that they added little emotions to this. This is a Boink. It's got like a tiny marble in it, and you just basically, it's like a marble maze without the maze part, sort of. And you can actually see the marble. It's very satisfying to play with. This is a glow-in-the-dark eraser. This is more of a visual stim for me, where I like to leave this underneath my lamp or on the windowsill, and then turn off the light and look at it. Of course, with another light on and like a closet light on or something else, because I'm terrified of the dark. This is a Bop It. I am not gonna turn this fan on because every time I hear the voice, it tends to trigger one of my tics. I actually got a tic from this where it causes me to say Bop It out of nowhere. As well as twist it and pull it. So that's fun. Another one is Mug the Pug. He is a Webkinz. I've had him for so long. I don't remember how long, but at least over 10 years. This is, I'm not sure what they're called, but the best way to explain it is to show. Ow. I just hit my glasses with that. Yeah, this is what it looks like when you throw it in the air. If I ever have people over, I guess this could be like a centerpiece at the table. And this is like a gel thing, or I think it's like got a bunch of tiny little balls in it, and you just like squish it. It is so satisfying to squish it. Another one, last but definitely not least, is Jade. She is a Beanie Baby, and she's my favorite plush of all time. I've had her for quite a while, and I honestly cannot sleep without her. I love Jade so much. And I guess this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun making it. And, oh wait, I forgot to show you one more thing. This is a unicorn toy from Munchables. I got it thinking it was a chewy, but unfortunately it is not. Because it's made out of plastic. You could squeeze it, but sadly if you chew it, it might make you sick. Oh, it won't make you sick, but it's better to chew on a chewy that's made out of silicone instead of a toy that's plastic. Okay, this time it's actually the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it because I had so much fun making this. Have a great day or night or whatever time it is for you. Bye.